When you build a Maxi rib, you have to keep in mind that it will be compared with yachts of the same size, or that it might even serve as a tender for a mega yacht.
Ecco perché Ranieri International ha realizzato.
That is why Ranieri International has created a brand new top-level model, the CAYMAN 50 hardtop. It's the flagship of the shipyard in Sofferrato, and of course it's built and finished with high-quality materials and techniques.
The
hardtop is made entirely of carbon fibre, while the hull and deck are constructed with vinyl ester resin. The shipyard has also chosen recyclable materials, showing great attention to the future and to environmental sustainability. The hull features 2 steps, which, combined with a powerful propulsion system, promise thrilling performance and lower fuel consumption at cruising speed. It measures 14.4 metres in length, with a maximum beam of 4.3 metres that remains constant over most of the hull. In simpler terms, it's very spacious, because it's very wide. I mentioned that it could serve as a tender for a mega yacht, but the CAYMAN 50 hardtop itself has its own tender, housed in a garage beneath the aft sunpad, capable of accommodating a tender up to 1.6 metres long. The outboard engines are mounted on a bracket that also integrates the retractable gangway. It's a structural element with important hydrodynamic functions. In other words, it's part of the hull's underwater shape. The 2 dining tables in the cockpit are electrically operated, rising from the deck and aligning with the sofas to form one huge additional sunpad. Up to 8 people can dine in this area. The sofa backrest can be moved to face forward, while the opposite one becomes part of the sunbathing area. The deck layout is linear, spacious, comfortable and safe, and the high bulwarks make it easy even to sit along the sides. Thanks to the size of this Maxi rib, the galley unit is long and fully equipped, featuring an induction cooktop, 2 large refrigerators with brushed steel doors and a sink. This control operates the shower built into the hardtop. The helm station is truly spectacular. The layout of the instruments, the glossy black finish above and matte below, all blending into one impressive technological dashboard. The domotic system integrates on these displays the management of the entire boat, all onboard systems, and some controls are duplicated on the steering wheel hub, activated by paddles. A 4th display is positioned higher up, so it can be seen by everyone on board. The joystick and throttle positions are ideal, so there's no risk of accidentally hitting them when moving around. In front of the console, 4 people can sit on a single bench with independent backrests and side supports. To reach the bow, I expected a step where to stumble, but no. The entire deck, from stern to bow, is on one level. The glass windshield echoes the sporty, assertive style already seen on the CAYMAN 45 Executive, with useful air deflectors on the sides. The hardtop is large but lightweight, protecting the living area, galley and helm station. Carbon fibre supported sunshade can also be added at the stern. All fabrics and upholstery are of the highest quality, and every detail is finished to achieve the best possible aesthetic result. All the work is carried out in-house, allowing full quality control. Another signature feature of their Maxi ribs, 2 anatomical chaise longues separated by an armrest. And another trademark touch, the padded handrails, which add both elegance and safety, giving a non-slip grip. Below deck, there's a long open space cabin. At the bow, there's a double berth, followed by a living area with a table that can be lowered to extend the bed. Toward the stern, two berths, separated by a curtain, can be joined into another double bed. Along the sides, there are storage pockets, cabinets, and lockers everywhere. Both cabins feature large TV screens. The bathroom, illuminated by LED framed lights, has a separate shower. A coded card can be used to activate or shut down all onboard systems automatically.
Sul CAYMAN 50.0 hardtop di Ranieri International.
The CAYMAN 50 hardtop we're testing today is equipped with 4 Mercury V10 outboard engines, each delivering 400 horsepower.
Ciascuno. Un bel rumore, ma anche una bella spinta.
They sound great and push hard. Remember, this hull is rated for up to 2,000 horsepower, so it could even host 4 500 horsepower engines, maybe the racing models.
Li hanno montati tutti alla stessa altezza, almeno.
All engines are mounted at the same visible height, or at least this is what it might seem, and which looks beautiful. But note that the central engines sit deeper in the water, with triple X shafts, while the outer ones use double X shafts.
Trim tutto basso, entra implanata in una maniera.
With the trim fully down, it planes perfectly, without lifting the bow, gliding smoothly over the surface, with no drag. But I won't navigate for a long time at this speed. 25 knots, fuel consumption was 5 litres per nautical mile. Now I push a bit more, just a touch of trim, and we're already at 35 knots. Still consuming only 5 litres per mile. The comfort is remarkable. Wind protection is excellent.
Le onde non si sentono un po' perché.
And you can hardly feel the waves, partly because they're long and gentle, but also because this hull cuts through them effortlessly.
Non ho voglia di stare alle andature che potrebbero essere quelle di crociera di.
I don't feel like cruising at the usual speeds typical of any other boat or maxi rip. Let's go beyond. 45 knots cruising speed. And it runs beautifully, giving you that thrilling sensation of flying over water.
Lo sento sicuro, preciso.
It feels solid and precise, even in sharp, aggressive turns when you push the throttles.
Magari spingendo sul gas.
We're approaching 50 knots now. Let's straighten the course. We've tested its agility, but we need to go for the top speed. Full throttle, fine-tuning the trim to make the twin steps work at their best. The engine sound rises, right on the edge of ventilation. I lower the trim slightly. 55, 56 knots. Trim at 25%. 57 knots. Let's see if we can do better. For a moment, 58 knots.
Ranieri International.
Ranieri International has created a flagship of truly exceptional quality in every respect.